Lovelies, good evening, and welcome to the 24th episode of Sessions with Spirit. I am your host, Jean Rose. So, you're going to be, of course, with me this evening. So, I thank you all for taking time out of your night or day to join me. As you guys know, or maybe you're a first time viewer, we will be taking two live callers during this episode, which I am so excited for. I never know what they are going to throw at me. So it is always so exciting. Also, going to be pulling some cards for and well, I don't like to call it this because it sounds like you are regurgitating Google. Guys, I know I always say this, and there are probably a few people out there who are rolling their R's and be like, oh, she's not a reader or she's not spiritual. I guarantee you I am. I am one of those readers that does not preach for us to let go of our ego, meaning it's okay to have those bad days. Now, I don't know about you, but the energy we had today, I think we all needed Jesus. It was insane. I am not here for it. It is not serving. No, thank you. I am good. Take it back. Take it back to the chef, please. I am good. As I was saying before, and while I don't like using this word, I am going to be pulling a card for the collective, meaning just everybody. Okay. Um, I don't like using it in that spiritual tone. You know what I mean? I think it's overused. It's one of those titles or labels that's just overused. So, like I said, I'm going to be pulling a couple of cards for everyone in regards to tomorrow, the upcoming weekend. Yes. So let's get started. I have one of, I don't want to say my favorite decks, but it definitely is up there. Now, I do have my top three, okay? This might be top five or six. Um, it's just gorgeous. The art, I was just sort of feeling today. I did happen to use it with a couple of clients today, and just seeing the art again made me fall in love with it all over again. So, like I said, let's do a couple of cards for everyone. So, instead of being surprised by today and the energy that we dealt with. No, 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 no. Mama is going to make sure that we all are not only wearing our seatbelts, have our helmets on, are prepared in case this crap happens again tomorrow. Because I don't know about you. Mm-mm, I'm not doing it again. No, no, thank you. I'm good. Mm, But like I said before, sometimes we all have those days. That's one thing that I absolutely pride myself in as a reader is the fact that I always tell my clients, my followers, my lovelies, okay, people that just meet me, please do not put me on a spiritual high horse because I am a reader. I am in no way, shape, or form perfect, nor do I claim to be. Guys, that's a really hard standard to maintain. Perfection, and not for nothing, is kind of impossible to achieve. So while you're beating yourself up about the crappy day you had today, show yourself grace. Take that moment. And I told my chat this earlier before when I was talking to my beautiful Stiggies. Make sure that tonight you take some sort of bath or shower. And the reason why is going to be because water is extremely cleansing. Yes, it is. So we want to wash away that negativity and the energy that we were consumed with today. Consumed with. Oh my gosh. It just seemed every time you turned around, something else went wrong. I even said to one of my friends, is there a retrograde going on or something that I don't know about? Like, what happened? Because it was just, oh my gosh, a storm of just, yeah. So hopefully the weekend will bring some brighter and lighter energy. The first card, thank gosh, for the weekend was the King of Wands. That's going to refer to success. And one of the energies that is represented by the element of fire is going to be resiliency. If I can't tell you how happy that made me feel when I saw that card drop, I don't want to say the fog will be completely lifted, but it definitely will not be as heavy as it was today. We have to bounce back. Yes, I have a deck, and one of the cards is put down that crap from yesterday. It's heavy. So that's something that I challenge all of you to do tomorrow morning. Everything from today, so for tomorrow, it'll be yesterday. I want you to leave in that space. Don't carry it forward, because what we do is we make ourselves exhausted. See, when we stay stuck in those negative spaces, we think, and I don't know about you guys, but I am really good at trying to play things off. Okay? Yeah. My famous line is, it's fine. Everything is fine. It's fine. It's going to be fine. Right? But in essence, I'm just bottling up those negative emotions, ones that I need to purge. Sometimes it's okay to not be okay. And we have to know and understand that and give and show ourselves grace. What happens one day does not need to be brought into the next. It doesn't. So quit doing that and stop being so hard on yourselves. The next card, my loves, is going to be the Fool. Oh, thank you, Goddess. Woo, thank you to the gods and goddesses, everyone up there, all of them. Buddha, Allah, Jesus, everybody. We want the universe, spirit, no matter how you refer to your higher power. Yes, the Fool is all about new energy, moving in a new and different direction. It's all about taking a new path and stepping outside your comfort zone. You see, the Fool is the first card that kicks off the major arcana in a tarot deck. So he is not yet poisoned by life's hurts. What happens? We go through something, we experience hurt, we build up walls, right? Well, the Fool has none of that because he is just starting his journey. In fact, he is so busy enjoying every step that he does not even think of the destination. The next card was that Eight of Wands. I was kind of happy this card fell reversed, and I'll tell you why. Upright is going to refer to dynamics. For me as a reader, one meaning that I have definitely taken on over the years is it can also refer to blocks of timing in groups of two. So I don't feel as though it's going to be like, 2 days before. So no, I think it's just going to be a matter of us taking charge, not entertaining the negativity and being stuck in that space. Because remember, it's exhausting. It's not worth it. Okay. And moving forward. So tomorrow, or even tonight, when you wake up, just remember today is a new day. So out with the old and definitely in with the new. All right. We're not bringing that negativity in from today. All right, loves. Let's start with our first caller. Drake, are you there, love? I am so sorry I had you
Oh,
waiting.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Absolutely, I
I'm here.
can. Oh, I'm so
Okay.
glad. How
Yeah,
are
I'm
you doing
definitely here, and
tonight?
that makes a lot of sense.
Aw, thank you. How are you doing this evening? Are you doing good?
I'm doing better than I have in the past couple months, honestly.
I'm glad to hear that. That's wonderful. What are we reading on tonight?
Basically just general, honestly, trying to figure out what's been going on in the past. I've had a lot of rocky stuff going on, as you've already somewhat got to, and trying to really get to the bottom of it, and I'm trying to rebuild my life on a positive level.
I can completely understand. Let's pull a couple of cards for you and we will see what they say.
Okay. My last girlfriend that I was with, too, I don't know, I'm going to tell you this. She says that, actually, she read cards to me, too, and they came out somewhat similar to stuff also. But I don't think she was really good for me, and
Mhm.
she might have been a negative person, honestly.
That makes sense, especially if you are noticing that you're able to even recognize that. I mean, just
Oh, I
right
definitely
there
can. I
is,
came from a long
yes,
line of people, so yes.
that is
Starting to tap
definitely,
into stuff that I've known since I've been a kid, if that makes any sense.
that makes a lot of sense, you know? But at least, like I said, definitely that's a moment, that's an accomplishment. Because I feel like in the past, you might not have necessarily voiced that. So you might have
Not at
felt it or
all.
thought
You're
it in
right.
the back. Yes, you were one that would sweep the issues and problems under the carpet, maybe even doing that during the relationship because you didn't want to
Yep.
stir up waves. Yeah. Your first card was the Two of Pentacles. You're finally starting to find that balance. See, the Pentacle suit not only represents money and material things, but it also corresponds to the element of earth. Therefore, it is going to signify energies such as feeling grounded, feeling stable, and also ultimately having that balance or that solid footing under your feet. Yes. So that is a
Most
good sign.
definitely.
Yeah, I think there are still a few areas that you could work on, but am I
Yep.
concerned in any way, shape, or form? No, because I think you're on it. You are very big, and I want to say I don't feel like you've always been this way. And I don't mean that as a dig. Instead, I am pointing it out so you recognize your own progress. That is going to be the
Starting to
key.
understand that I had gifts back when I was younger, honestly, and I always have. And I honestly feel that like family kind of stopped that because there's a big family void going on right now, and I'm trying to figure
Mhm.
out the right way to deal with that the correct way instead of the bad way.
Yeah. And that makes complete sense. Your next card was the Hangman. That card is going to be all about a situation where you feel like it is in limbo, but I also want to feel like you feeling like your hands are tied, if that makes sense. Like a damned if
Kind
you
of, yes,
do,
that's very much
yeah,
true.
yes, or damned if you don't type of situation. That is through no fault of your own. I feel like it is through others that you are being made to feel that way. Whatever, because I feel like someone's pushing up against me. For me, that was going to symbolize like someone pushing, maybe even at your boundaries, trying to stretch them and see how far you will allow them to push. The third
Yep.
card was the Ten of Pentacles. I feel as though at the end of the day, you are going to not only come out on top, but you're going to gain even more solid footing because you're going to prove to yourself, no matter what the situation is, you can handle it. And I think
I've
even
always
after
done that.
that,
I've been through
yes.
honestly hell and back. No joke. I mean, I've
I know.
flatlined 3 times. I've been on death's door, and I've somehow still seem to be here. So yes, you're right.
Yeah. Like I said, and I feel like there's going to be even, dare I say, a third round of lessons for you. I just want to not scare you, but kind of forewarn. I feel like you already know.
I'm
You
just,
already,
I'm honest.
Drake,
It makes
you
sense
know
completely. I'm
everything I
just
am
not trying to
telling
hear
you.
lessons.
Yes.
I'm
Literally,
sorry.
I
No,
feel
go
like I'm
ahead.
just giving you confirmation of stuff that you already know,
You're
but we're
very
kind of
much
second
correct.
guessing
That's what's
yourself.
crazy.
Oh, love, I'm so glad I'm able to do that for you. Oh, yes, that's
It,
so important to me. That is the one part about my job that I absolutely adore, and that is validating people's progress and cheering them on from the sidelines. Please, oh,
I'm just trying to
please,
do it
you
the
are
right
going
way
to
though, because
see.
I'm just getting used to this. I don't know anything about it, and I'm just, if that makes any sense, I'm trying to do it correct.
Yes, absolutely. I think with the way you are doing things in the direction you're moving, you are going to be moving in the right direction. So things are all going to work
Okay.
out in their own time. And like I said, you got one more round after this. So just remember to stay slow and steady wins the race. I just heard that from one of my
Yeah,
guys.
that
Slow
makes
and
sense.
steady.
I get
So
it.
don't try to build Rome in one day. It's not going to be worth it.
I've
You will
always
have
heard
it all
that.
in the end. We just got to get there in strides. Well, Drake, I definitely hope that this reading has helped you, my love. Oh gosh, this was so wonderful to read for you.
Well, I very much appreciate you, and it makes a lot of sense. And yeah, I understand everything that you basically put down. I'm kind of spiritual myself, and I'm tapping into my own abilities. Like I'm not a medium, I'm not able to do all that kind of stuff, but I see stuff in dreams before it usually
Yes.
happens and stuff like that. So I'm starting to get. I mean, I was born with it, and I kind of forgot it when I was like close to 10 to 15, or well, actually close to 12 years old, and I completely just gave up on it or act like it wasn't there, if that makes sense.
Mhm. That makes complete sense. Sometimes we do that, and that is very normal. We'll stuff them down. I feel as though your intuition is very strong, especially for yourself. You know what you need and when you need it. The problem is you can be a little bit stubborn and you don't always listen to
Very
yourself.
much so. Very much so.
Yes. Yeah. I think in
I always
moving
find random
forward,
crystals too, actually, and tell me if this makes any sense. I find random crystals, like I go fishing a lot. I enjoy the
mhm,
outdoors. I'm a water sign. So like I'm always down there, but I find amethyst, I find uh quartz, I find everything. And it just randomly I find them.
that is
I don't know if that's a
beautiful.
good thing or a bad thing.
No, that is a great sign. That I feel is the universe handing you an amethyst that refers to healing. So you're
That makes
making
sense.
strides in healing yourself. Look
Yeah,
at
I
it like
got
that.
literally like 15 rocks that I actually tried making my own totem, honestly, and it's
You
with all stuff
should.
that I've found. So, I mean, to me, it honestly
Definitely.
made sense by doing it that way. I mean,
Yeah.
because the universe brought all that stuff to me, and nobody else probably would have found that. Like, it wasn't, I just picked it out of the garden. No, I was actually looking for morel mushrooms in the woods, if that makes any sense.
No, it makes total sense. I think they were put there for you. So definitely take them, make
Makes
something
sense.
special out of them, whether it is a totem, whatever it is that you end up doing with them.
What I'm trying to
But
do, honestly, like I said, I'm very new to this, and I know
yeah,
there's a lot more to it than that. It's just I'm 34 years old and I'm trying to do it the right way, and I know there's people that are looking out for me. That I know for a fact.
yes,
It's just hard
yes.
to
Your
comprehend
grandfather
if that
being
makes
one.
any sense.
Mhm. Yeah, your grandfather is at the forefront of that line for looking out at
My
you. So just
grandfather, which
know,
one?
do you have two
Can you
departed?
tell me?
Because there's another male behind him.
He's departed. Which one though?
You have two, both are departed because they're standing in what I would call like concession, like one after another. So that would make sense that if they are both
Yeah,
your grandfathers.
both
Yeah.
grandparents. And my dad just passed. So
Oh,
my
love, my
dad was
condolences.
my dad passed last year,
I'm so sorry to hear that, love.
right around this time,
I
and that's been the biggest thing in my life that's hurt me. My mom basically completely went against me and kind of did some really bad stuff, and she's with a guy. Well, with a guy right now that's kind of tried to take me away from the whole family, and it's
mhm,
nobody else in our family can understand it.
yeah. I feel like he's very
I
jealous of you, and that's
Yeah,
causing a stir. That's one of the reasons, that he's causing such a stir is your own role. And basically you are of more importance, you know? Um, you're the
that
sun.
makes 100%
You can't
sense.
replace the
Yeah,
sun. Yeah. So that's what his problem is. So try not to take it personal, okay? And then in
but how
regards
do we deal
to
with that guy on a positive or in a positive way? Because there's been a lot of stuff that he's done that I mean I kind of want to go to a darker way with it, and I'm not really a dark person at all.
Drake, the best thing you can do in a situation like that is not feed negativity with negativity. You don't reward
Correct.
negative or bad behavior, even if it is with bad attention, because all that's going to do is feed into the situation and make it worse. Now, I know it is tempting to want to get revenge or say something back or speak your mind or call him on. I get that.
Yes, very much so. I
But
listening.
in the end, it's going to best serve you to not speak out and turn it even into a bigger mess. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it very much does.
I know it's hard. It's not fun being the bigger person. It's not. It is freaking tough. It is very, very hard. But sometimes when people take that road, what you need to do and how you should act or respond is by not even, not, no, I don't give bad attention. I don't. If you want
And
to
I
act
try
that
not.
way, that is on you. I'm not going to reward it with attention, even if it is me coming out of my face. I'm not going to do it. I'm not. I'm not going to reward it because
Understood.
ultimately he's doing it for attention. Does that
And
make
my
sense?
sister's been the one that's been doing that for a long time. That's the problem.
Yeah. I think it has many, many layers to it. Perhaps think about doing a more comprehensive reading. At the bottom of the screen, you will see my page, my business page over at Facebook. It is Tarot Readings by Jean Rose. You can shoot me a message over there, and we can definitely discuss your needs and what session would work best for you. And that way we can discuss this more in depth. And especially
Definitely.
with your abilities and gifts, I offer workshops for that. So we can definitely have a chat about what would go and be best for you.
Okay.
Yeah, Drake. Drake, it was so wonderful to read for you tonight. Thank you again. I wish you well, and I definitely hope that you reach out to me so I can get an update and maybe we can schedule that reading. Joanna, how are you?
Hi.
Hey, love, how are you
I
doing?
I
I
am stressed. I'm on the struggle bus today. Looking to hop
Oh,
off of it
love,
soon.
honey, we all are today.
Hoping
Oh
you can
my
help me
gosh.
figure out where the next stop is.
Absolutely. I apologize. I only have a few minutes left, but I will
Okay.
try to read the cards as fast as possible. Also, you can always reach out to me at Tarot Readings by Genius. That is on Facebook, or if you are on TikTok, you can find me at Mrs. underscore Stiggy, Stiggi.
Oh, girl,
Which
I'm
I know is
catching you on your
confusing.
coffee talk in the morning.
Yes, well, you know it. Coffee and cards. That will be tomorrow morning. On the book of or on Facebook. I was gonna act like I was on TikTok and say the book of face. Oh my god, that is hysterical. I know all my stiggies are cracking up right now. I usually say Facebook. It's Facebook, but on TikTok I said anywho. Let's just pull some cards and see where this bus is going to stop next. I definitely understand having a bit of a hard day and the energy just being really, really overwhelmed.
Yeah, I have some inner conflict going on, that's for sure.
Yes.
Struggling in finances, about to be needing to find a house with little minimal resources and have someone kind of emotionally torturing me, and I don't know if they are doing it on purpose or
Yeah.
what, but
No, that definitely
hmm,
me. I understand that. You kind of feel like your whole world is coming crashing down. You did get the star card. That card did fall reversed. I think right now you are at a standstill with things because you also did receive the chariot card. That card is going to refer to kind of like that moment where you just are stuck. There is no movement forward. There is no reverse. You can't go parallel. Nothing. Nothing. It is kind of like that scene in Austin Powers when he was trying to do the 3-point turn and he just kept backing up and going forward, backing up and going forward. You know what I mean? You know exactly what I mean. Yes.
Yes,
And that's
the last
exactly
reading
what
you
today was. Hmm.
yeah, the
Every
last
time
reading
you
you gave
thought
me about
something
the
was
loan
going,
coming through.
yes, every time you thought something was going to happen, it's like you would get thrown back. And
Yep.
that just kind of, it was like a yo-yo all day long, which is very, very stressful and emotionally taxing. I will throw out there before I have to go that your final card was the Six of Cups. That card does refer to childlike joy. Watch what you say and also what you think. Basically, meaning have a positive mindset. Remember, like attracts like. So if you think negative thoughts, then you're going to attract negative things. Now, I understand that not
Mhm.
everything is as simple as that. And sometimes things are just outside of our control, and that's okay. But still, through them, we have to show the universe that we are willing to have that faith in the and believe that those things that we want to happen and manifest will come to fruition. I think you are on the right path. I know it was a hard day. I think it is just the overall energy, which stinks, but tomorrow's going to be a new day. That's okay. We're just going to start fresh tomorrow. Like I said, just be mindful of what you're worrying about. Worrying, as I always explain it to people, is like literally praying for something not to happen to happen. You know what I mean? Yes, it is
Mhm.
terrible. So, Joanna, I am so sorry. I need to cut you short. I hope you follow
It's
me, my
okay.
love. It would be wonderful. And I will see you tomorrow for coffee and cards. Yes?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Awesome.
Yes. Thank you.
Oh, you're so welcome, love. You take care.
You too.
No problem, love. Bye bye. Guys, I am so sorry to be in such a rush. Remember that you can find me at the bottom of your screen at Tarot Readings by Jean Rose. That is on Facebook. I'm also on Instagram as well as TikTok. Just look up Tarot by Jean Rose and you will find me. Guys, this has been a lovely, lovely episode. Thank you so much for joining me. I look forward to next week. And don't forget, I am available for private sessions. You guys be well and take that shower or bath tonight. I'll see you guys next time. Good night.